accused of devouring her own child, sentenced to a fate worse than death, forced to carry strangers on her back like a beast of burden. This is Rhiannon, the Celtic goddess, the sovereign queen, and the victim of a cruel deception. How did this powerful woman become a symbol of sovereignty? And what dark forces conspired against her? From a magical wedding feast to a monstrous betrayal, journey into the otherworldly land of Welsh mythology and discover the secrets of Rhiannon. This is a story of magic, injustice, and ultimately, resilience. Don't miss the dramatic ending. At the sacred mound, Pwyll awaited a marvel. What wonders would the mists reveal? From the ethereal depths emerged Rhiannon, a vision in white. The courtiers gasped, captivated. Her speed was uncanny, her horse a creature of magic. But Pwyll was not deterred. With a gesture, she stopped, her eyes meeting Pwyll's with an intensity that spoke of ancient knowledge. Rhiannon, Pwyll, Prince of Dyfed, I have chosen you. I have come to be your bride. It would seem at this moment that Rhiannon, a woman, had chosen her own destiny in a world controlled by men. But fate, it seems, had other plans. The wedding feast was a spectacle of joy and celebration. Yet, beneath the surface, a darkness lurked. An ancient pact, a broken promise, and a guest who arrived not to celebrate but to claim. With a voice deep and resonant, Gwawl addressed the prince, his words laced with a chilling politeness. He wanted something from Pwyll. Blinded by his joy, Pwyll offered any boon to his unexpected guest. But Rhiannon, her senses attuned to the otherworld, felt a premonition of danger. A shadow fell over her heart. Gwawl demanded Pwyll surrender his new bride. The hall fell silent. Pwyll's face, moments ago flushed with merriment, drained of all colour. Rhiannon rose, her eyes blazing with controlled fury. The festive atmosphere shattered, replaced by a chilling tension. Trapped by his own oath, Pwyll faced the loss of his beloved bride. But Rhiannon was not one to be easily defeated. She would turn the tables on her enemies, using their own greed against them. She instructed Gwawl to return the next day for an even greater prize than herself, a magical item. Rhiannon had an ace up her sleeve, but what dark forces would be unleashed in the process? Rhiannon, the cunning goddess, had orchestrated a spectacle. A second feast, a deceptive ploy. Gwawl, blinded by pride, fell prey to her scheme. A beggar approached, his plea a simple one, to fill his bag with food. But this was no ordinary bag. Rhiannon knew Gwawl would be watching her, lusting for her. The bag was woven with Rhiannon's magic. Inside was a trap for the unwary. The bag, enchanted by Rhiannon, remained bottomless. Gwawl, consumed by curiosity and arrogance, tried to wrestle the bag away from Rhiannon and then foolishly stepped into its depths. In an instant, the trap was sprung. Rhiannon's magic held Gwawl captive. Pwyll's men, like hounds unleashed, overpowered the trapped lord. Rhiannon, the architect of this cunning plan, had reclaimed her destiny. With a touch of magic and a stroke of cunning, Rhiannon had outwitted her foe. But the battle was far from over. There was a cost for this magic, one to be paid in a most horrific way. Dark forces still lurked, and the path to true sovereignty was fraught with peril. With Gwawl vanquished, Rhiannon and Pwyll journeyed to Dyfed, their kingdom awaiting. Rhiannon embodied sovereignty. She was the perfect queen, her presence a beacon of strength and majesty. But even as they embraced their newfound union, a shadow lingered on the horizon. A child would be born, an heir to the throne. Yet, whispers of fate foretold a cruel twist, a tragedy waiting to unfold. Rhiannon's strength would be tested, her resilience pushed to the brink. Joy filled the castle of defied. Rhiannon had given birth to a healthy son, an heir to secure the throne. But as the maids tended to their queen and the newborn prince, a strange weariness overcame them. An inexplicable drowsiness crept over the maids, their eyelids growing heavy. Despite their best efforts, they succumbed to a deep sleep, their senses dulled, their vigilance lost. In the hushed stillness, an unseen presence entered the room. A chilling gust of wind swept through the chamber, extinguishing the candles and plunging the room into darkness. With a jolt, the maids awoke to a horrifying reality. The child, the heir to Dyfed, had vanished. Fear gripped their hearts, a chilling premonition of the tragedy to come. Panic gripped the maids. Their negligence had led to the disappearance of the prince, and they feared Rhiannon's wrath. In their desperation, they concocted a heinous lie, a cruel deception to shift the blame. A puppy, an innocent creature, became their scapegoat. Its blood, a symbol of their betrayal, stained Rhiannon's innocence. They would accuse her of the unthinkable, infanticide, the devouring of her own child. Rhiannon awoke to a nightmare. The accusation, a poisoned arrow, pierced her heart. Her cries of denial echoed through the chamber, but the maid's lies had taken root. Pwyll, the prince, arrived to witness the scene of horror. His love for Rhiannon warred with the damning evidence before him. The seed of doubt, planted by the maid's deceit, took hold in his mind. Falsely accused, unjustly condemned. Rhiannon faced a cruel and undeserved fate. Her innocence, her sovereignty, her very essence would be put to the ultimate test. Condemned by a lie, Rhiannon, the goddess queen, accepted her penance. Stripped of her royal comforts, she sat by the castle gates, a prisoner of a cruel fate. Her task, to recount her tale to every traveller, bearing the weight of a false accusation. Day after day she endured the humiliation, the whispers, the accusing stares. Yet her spirit remained unbroken. Her divine essence, forged in the fires of adversity, shone through her resilience. Like a horse, her sacred animal, she offered to carry the burdens of others. A goddess humbled, yet her strength remained. For Rhiannon, like the land itself, endures. She bends, but does not break. But even in this darkness, a glimmer of hope remains. For fate, like the turning tides, can shift in an instant. The truth, like a hidden stream, will find its way to the surface. In the heart of the land of Gwentis Coed, Teron, a noble lord, kept watch over his magnificent mare. Every May Eve she foaled, only for the newborn to vanish mysteriously. Tonight, he would uncover the truth. From the shadows, a creature of darkness emerged, its claw reaching for the helpless foal. But Teron, ever vigilant, would not allow this night to end like the others. He drew his sword, his heart pounding with a mixture of fear and determination. With a swift stroke, he severed the creature's grasp, sending it back to the shadows from whence it came. But in its retreat, it left behind an unexpected gift, a treasure more precious than any foal. A child, a human child, lay where the foal should have been. An exchange had taken place, a transaction between worlds. Teron, his heart filled with both awe and trepidation, knew this child was no ordinary babe. This child, a gift from the otherworld, held the key to a mystery that spanned kingdoms. His arrival would set in motion a chain of events that would reunite a mother with her lost son and restore a queen to her rightful place. Teron and his wife embraced the child as their own, showering him with love and care. They named him Gory of the golden hair, for his locks shone like spun gold. But Gory was no ordinary child. He grew at an astonishing pace, his development defying the natural order. Within months, he was walking and talking, his intelligence and strength surpassing those of far older children. He possessed an uncanny affinity for horses, communicating with them as if they shared a secret language. A touch of the otherworld, the magic of his origins, was woven into his very being. Teron, a man of keen observation, noticed a startling familiarity in Gory's features. The boy bore a striking resemblance to Pwyll, a lord he had once served. A seed of suspicion, a glimmer of recognition took root in his mind. Gory, the child of mystery, the boy who grew too fast, was more than just a gift from the otherworld. He was a key, a link to a forgotten past, a beacon of hope for a queen unjustly accused. His destiny, intertwined with Rhiannon's fate, was about to unfold. News of the mysterious child with the golden hair reached the ears of Pwyll and Rhiannon. Teron, recognizing the boy's likeness to the prince, arrived at Dyfed with a heart full of hope and a tale to tell. The tale unfolded like a forgotten myth, a story woven with magic and mystery. Pwyll, his heart pounding with a mixture of hope and dread, looked upon the boy, seeing in him a reflection of himself, a lost piece of his own heart. And then, the moment of reunion. Rhiannon, the disgraced queen, held her lost son in her arms, the years of sorrow melting away like morning mist. The truth, like a beacon of light, illuminated the darkness, casting aside the shadows of deceit. Pryderi, she named him, a name that spoke of worry, care, and loss, but also of hope, redemption, and love. The child, the heir, the missing piece, had returned. Rhiannon's innocence was restored, her sovereignty reaffirmed. Rhiannon never gave up hope. She continued on in an incredible act of resilience in the face of grave tragedy. Rhiannon, the goddess queen, the horse goddess, the embodiment of sovereignty. Her story is a testament to the enduring power of truth, the resilience of the human spirit, and the unwavering strength of a mother's love. She is a symbol of hope, a beacon of light in the face of adversity, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, the dawn will eventually break. If you enjoyed this tale, please subscribe and click the alert bell so we can bring you more stories of the mythical and the magical.